What up, guys? It's Jay from Jay's Chaldea, and I am here once again for another anime review, and this time we are here to kick off the first season of Jujutsu Kaisen. That's right, I'm here to review Jujutsu Kaisen Episode 1. I am really excited to talk about this show because I have been reading the manga for quite a while now, and ever since it was announced to get an anime adaptation, I was super hyped, and MAPPA is doing the animation, so you know it's gonna look great. So, as per usual with my episode reviews, I'll be recapping the events of the entire episode, and then going over my thoughts and feels about the different plot points all throughout. Now, obviously, I'm not going to talk about every single little detail, so if you have anything specific you want to discuss, tell me in the comments down below, as always. So, consider that your spoiler warning, because from here on out, we are going into spoiler territory. You have been warned. Oh my god, you guys. First things first, this show just looks clean as hell. Like, even the opening animation is just beautiful. The animation in the opening, oh my god, I like genuinely got like flashbacks to like the OG first Tokyo Ghoul season 1 opening. I got that kind of vibe from it. I love the music they use in the opening. I only really watched the openings during the first episode, and I skipped them every time after, but like half the comments on the opening here, like it was just really pretty. Loved all the visuals and all the hints at what's to come, and you know, looks at future characters and stuff. Obviously, I will not spoil manga plot lines for anime onlys, and I don't want any fellow manga readers to do that in the comments as well. Please be respectful to anime only watchers. So, what is this first episode? This first episode is basically the premise setup. So we are introduced to our main character, Yuji Itadori, and basically he seems like your average kid. He's super athletic, like honestly to a superhuman level. Like, that's definitely not average about him. But instead of joining a sports team, despite his like, you know, massive athletic prowess, he does not want to join a sports team. He ends up joining the occult club because he likes the smaller atmosphere and the fact that, you know, he has free time. You know, if he joined a sports team, he'd be practicing all the time. He'd have to do conditioning and all that. He's just like, nah, I'm not about that. I just want to have fun and, you know, have friends. So, you know, he just chills with the occult club. And, you know, the occult club are obviously obsessed with supernatural activities and different things like that. And they end up finding this object that's like wrapped in a talisman, and they're going to plan on taking off this talisman in order to, you know, see what happens. Then you know, there's a point where the track and field coach ends up like changing Yuji's like club application, erasing the occult club and adding the track and field team. So Yuji has to literally like beat a teacher at track and field competitions, and he just completely whoops his ass casually because Yuji is a monster just physically. He has that like Asta level like crazy strength. It's kind of nuts. And so, you know, he gets to stay in the occult club. Things seem to be good. His grandpa is the only person really taking care of him, and he is on his deathbed. And unfortunately, before the end of the episode, his grandpa does end up passing, but not without passing on some words of wisdom to, you know, save as many people as you can. Be sure to make friends and have people that are close to you. You should die surrounded by people who care about you. Don't end up like me. Don't die alone, bitter and angry. Okay? And he passes on. And of course, Yuji is sad, but he takes those words to heart. And so when this random dude shows up and is like, hey, that object you found, it's a curse. he basically, exposits the whole world building about how, curses exist, and they're kind of like massive collections of negative energy and vengeful spirits and all the, usual supernatural stuff. And basically, they kill and consume human beings. I work for an agency that is, tasked with dispelling and exorcising these curses. So, where's the object? I need it now so that we can, get rid of it. It's too dangerous. It needs to be, kept out of the wrong hands. Let's go ahead and take care of it. And he goes, oh, my senpais have it. Oh, and they're planning on removing the seal. Is that bad? And, of course, the dude is shook. He's like, yes, it's bad. They're going to fucking die. Let's go. So they run to the school, and the school is already overrun with curses. And, oh my god, they really do capture the monster design. I love the backgrounds because everything just has this very ominous, spooky vibe. It is perfect for the season. And, his senpais are being attacked and eaten. And luckily, Homeboy has, Jujutsu magic, basically. And he's able to summon these two wolves. We didn't get his name yet in the anime. So I'm going to call him Homeboy just so that I'm, on pace with anime only viewers. I mean, I'm sure, giving a name wouldn't be a big deal, but whatever. Anyways, so Homeboy summons two wolf Shinigami to attack the curses, but he's not going to be able to make it in time to save the girl. And so Yuji swings in like a boss through the window and starts fighting the curses off. He ends up saving his senpai, and the dude is really impressed. He's like, what the fuck? Holy shit. You can actually see my Shinigami too. That's pretty impressive. Usually people can only see them on the verge of death. You're definitely interesting. So he ends up fighting the curses with the help of this random stranger, and eventually he gets cornered. He has the finger, and he realizes, okay, I'm cornered. There's nothing I can do here. I don't want to die yet. I need to protect my friends. And then he remembers that the stranger said, the other curses want to eat it so that they can absorb the curse energy and get more powerful. And he goes, okay, I need more strength here. Desperate times call for desperate measures. He ends up consuming the finger. And so now Yuji has an incredibly powerful curse bound to his body because he consumed a special grade cursed object. The episode ends with the curse, physically manifesting, like basically trying to fully possess Yuji's body, but Yuji's able to fight it back and suppress the curse, at least enough. But the cliffhanger is, of course, the stranger has to do his job. Yuji did worst case scenario. He consumed a cursed object, and now the curse has made manifest. So he now has to exorcise Yuji as a curse. Obviously that's not going to happen. We know it's going to go down the Naruto route of having the cursed demon inside you. Typical shonen. I mean, it's the first episode. That's not even a spoiler. Come on. Y'all know how these things go by now. I'm assuming this is not your first shonen, and if this is your first shonen, welcome. This is a tried and true trope that will happen all throughout. You'll see it everywhere. Naruto, Black Clover, a bunch of other places, but especially in Jump. This is their favorite route to go, and honestly it's really fun. And I can understand, on paper, people are like, this is just a knockoff Blue Exorcist, or, I don't like this whole, there's a demon inside me trope, I'm kind of tired of it. I totally get it, but guys, trust me, this world is really cool, the fight scenes are amazing, and some of the characters are really, really dope. Yuji goes through a really interesting character arc throughout this whole story, so definitely stick around. It is worth checking out. This first episode was really solid. It gets you sold on the concept of the world itself, just the very surface level basics, and just the atmosphere they created with this show is pretty phenomenal. I enjoyed it a lot. Let me know your thoughts and feels about this episode in the comments down below. As always, don't forget to leave this video a like to let me know you enjoyed it. And if you'd like what I do here and you want to see more from me, be sure to hit that subscribe button and notification bell so you get notified every time I upload a new video. And in the outro card, I will leave linked a video YouTube's mysterious algorithm thinks you might like, as well as my review of the Burn the Witch OVA, the latest work by Tite Kubo. So definitely go check that out. But until next time, this is Jay from Jay's Chaldea, and I'll catch you guys in the next review. Until then, Jane minasan.